when I walked away from Christianity as a young man, I explored a bunch of different religions, and I realized, no, everybody's just making shit up.
So you got to leave room for metaphor.
You got to leave room for metaphor.
And you keep going back to God.
When I believed in God, my God was better than your God. No, I was talking about a better God.
Get out. Get out. So my God is based off of the Christian God is based off of the crucifix. About every atheist I debate wants to leave the cross out. Like wants to leave what the cross is all about out. You know, Matt will sometimes talk to me about how it's a barbecue for a weekend, but that's about as far as he'll go. You have to encounter at least.
That's really good at this.
You actually have to at least talk about what truly is the cross and be honest about it.
Okay.
Because I haven't met one atheist yet who can honestly describe to me, why did God have to go to the cross? Why did the Roman Empire, and ultimately I believe our Judeo-Christian values came from, historically speaking, the Christian faith, because you have a suffering God dying for us, causing an ability for us now to respond in love self-sacrificially, so we aren't getting something, doing something just to please this landlord of ours who we're scared of. No, if it was just a kingly God, then yes, it would be all about self-absorption and fear. I'd fear this God every second of my life. But if it's a God who died on the cross, sacrificed everything to show that kind of love for you, obviously you go to him and build a relationship with him in a radically different way than if he was this despot who is terrifying and you have to accumulate enough good works in order to appease him and get into heaven. Do you see the difference there? Steelman me now.
There are so many false assumptions that your premise is based on. It's like
how?
Everything you think you know about everything you think you know is wrong. Where do we start with that? I mean, the idea that Matt wouldn't address this, I've personally seen Matt address this.
No, he did address it. He's somebody who addresses it. I'm just saying we didn't stay on it. It was the barbecue for a weekend thing.
Okay. So God creates us.
Yeah.
And let's be, nobody reads the Bible more literally than an atheist. So let's just stay with the literal interpretation, unless you deem it
unless you're a creationist. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have the whole fable where God set the trap, put the bait and the mechanism, everything. He put the serpent in there, intending for the serpent to lie to the woman. He gave the instructions to Adam and then left the serpent to deceive the woman so that they could find out knowledge of good and evil, which somehow knowing good from evil is evil. And somehow you can criminally punish people who are not cognizant of their crime, according to God, because God can do whatever he wants, even if it's illegal in modern human society. So God sets the trap, baits the people, and then now what's going to happen is that God, first of all, he lied in that story where the serpent was the only one who told the truth, by the way. That's important. And now God has this hell we're supposed to believe. And if you don't believe, then God will cast you into hell. Oh, but God doesn't cast us into hell. We cast ourselves. Yeah, fucking bullshit excuses. God made the hell. God said, hey, if you don't believe, you're going to hell. So it's God that did that. Isaiah 45, 5, 6, and 7. Please quit telling me that I'm strawmanning. It's in your fucking fairy tales.